Pa! Welcome back to the Boytime channel. Today we are continuing our Best Songs Ever series. This is part 3, I think. Bad Jeff is back specifically for this section because of the songs we have in it. We'll see if he sticks around for the other 2 parts, maybe? I don't know.
5 parts?
5? There might be a 5-part. Well, we have that Pink Floyd... we have 2 Pink Floyd songs that are over 12 minutes long, so... We still got a couple long boys to tackle. Those are both fantastic. It's just, you know.
Well,
we have an hour Arca song. We won't be listening to that on camera.
Okay.
Unless someone wants to pay us to do that.
Okay. We could be commissioned to do that.
Yeah, I could be convinced. But yeah, I think we're just going to start off with a Daft Punk today. We have Giorgio by Moroder, Daft Punk. The song, I believe, is the pinnacle of musicianship. Its highlights are that it blends digital and analog instruments so well and pays respect to one of the most influential musicians ever. I think it is the best song ever made, and coincidentally is on one of the best albums ever made.
Oh, okay.
Strong words, although, yeah, it does slap. Let's get into it.
When I was 15, 16, when I really
This is like Facebook story, but imagine it being like the best song ever made.
I was literally just about to make that joke.
They had already discotheques. So I would take my car, would go to a discotheque, sing maybe 30 minutes. I think I had about 7, 8 songs. I would push, and I didn't have any idea what to do, but I knew I needed a click. So we put a click on the 24 track, which then was synced to the Moog modular. I knew that could be a sound of the future, but I didn't realize how much the impact would be. My name is Giorgio, but everybody calls me Giorgio. Once you free your mind about the concept of harmony and of music being correct, you can do whatever you want. So nobody told me what to do, and there was no preconception of what to do.
Giorgio.
That was a great song. Yeah, not too familiar with Daft Punk. I'm definitely very interested in this record now. Yeah, I mean, like, I think the comment really did a good job. Like, I really loved the mix of those synthesizers, but then they got those real drums, which were going absolutely crazy, especially, like, 60% in, they were starting to really go going sicko mode, if you will. Yeah, no, I thought that was pretty G-dang epic.
Yeah, that song's a masterpiece. This album is definitely one of the best of the last decade. That's the coldest take ever created. But yeah, fantastic. I love the concept of the song, just like interviewing like this legend that kind of like birthed like modern, not even modern, just like disco and all these other things. And as he talks about it, it's like the song switches up and uses styles from those periods, the 50s and the 70s, and then like the future. I love him talking about like the zero constraint in music, and then it just breaks into like a guitar solo, live drums, just craziness at the end of the song. Even the outro is amazing, where it like goes down into another beat. Like by the end of the song, it's exciting, it's new. You don't hear that at all when like fade outs, that kind of thing. Even in the Genius thing, it goes down to like they used a mic from the 50s when he was talking about the 50s, switched it to the mic from the 70s when he was talking about the 70s. So just the level of detail here, and just like the craftsmanship of this whole thing is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely one of the best albums ever made, to concur with the comment. I definitely like it over Discovery. I don't know how much of a hot take that is anymore, but yeah, just really great album. It's their like least EDM album, I guess, because they were popped up with like that house stuff like in the 90s, but this one was very not EDM focused, which
funk
I think worked out for them. They got a deserved hit with Get Lucky. This one specifically isn't my favorite on the album, but I still really like it. But yeah, just very nice song, man.
Amazing. Good start. Okay. Next we have Lisbon by the Walkmen. I won't impose any generalized superlatives here. I just know that there is no other song that makes me feel as simultaneously cozy, nostalgic, and hopeful for the future as this song. It encapsulates the feeling of late night gatherings with friends and loved ones, and the celestial connection these moments share with a particularly starry night. I just love it. That might be the best written comment we've ever received.
Yeah, that's great.
Alrighty. Lisbon.
I have high expectations now.
Yeah.
Carry my name, laughingly, and gradually, who keeps the time? A bitter line to a spine to kill the taste. Turn deaf ears. Change your heart, tore us apart. Oh, what a ride. Feels right these days. I saw strange things in lines of your faces upon a stormy sky tonight.
Lisbon.
That one was very nice, very different from the first song. Yeah, just a tad. Yeah, I'm ready to go to sleep, I think. Not in a bad way. It was just a very chill song, you know. It kind of felt like I was like sitting on a pier or something, looking out at a sunset or something. Very chill, very relaxing. I love those kind of like Beach Boysy guitar tones. Yeah, just really nice.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. I love the production style. It reminds me a lot of For Emma from Bon Iver, which came out I think the year before this, where it is very minimal. I love hearing every little kind of like drum hit, every guitar kind of feedback. I love hearing that. I feel like it gives the song this really homey kind of like, in the woods on a pier kind of feel. It is it's a really nice feeling. I loved how the instrumental wasn't too happy, but it wasn't like sad either. I love that kind of like space it was maneuvering in. I loved how the guitar got louder in the chorus. It flowed really well. But yeah, love the feeling of this track. The atmosphere is fantastic. So
Yeah, I like the guitar on that one a lot. I wasn't into the vocals too much, but I was into that guitar. This kind of music really usually isn't my vibe, but I still enjoyed that quite a bit. So, yeah, everything these guys said, but again,
but
to me.
slightly different.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, switching the pace drastically again. Last Living Souls by Gorillaz. Very unpopular opinion. I'm probably the only person ever to have this as their favorite song, but that middle section is just pure bliss. That's what makes it your favorite. Nobody else's. Yours. All right, let's
The
go.
thumbnail.
Are we the last living souls? Are we the last living souls? Are we the last living souls? Are we the last to get away to a sun another day? Or do we know why we know? Does it seem to become very that way? Are we the last? I got it down and wrong. I see myself to give the long sea yellow now. The cutting takes and strong.
Last Living Souls.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty unpopular opinion to have that be your favorite song of all time. I didn't hate it, but yeah, and I'm not super familiar with Gorillaz either. I know Feel Good Inc. and I know Cracker Island. Not the album, just the song.
Just the song.
And the song is pretty good.
Real.
Thundercat's fantastic. But yeah, I get the middle section was my favorite part also. But yeah, I don't know. Wasn't too big of a fan of it. It was fine, but
Yeah, I like that. I don't think it's my favorite Gorillaz song at all, but I mean, like, I do like how off kilter it is. It's quirky. I love like the really like default drum loop that sounds like you just pulled that out of like GarageBand.
yeah.
But I think the song really kind of does expand when that bridge and interlude kind of hit, and then like the beat going forward, I was really interested in. So yeah, pretty decent. Like again, not my favorite Gorillaz song, but not a bad one either. I know I have some Gorillaz on my list. I think the person that sent in this comment was asking for more Gorillaz, so we might get some soon. I do want to do Plastic Beach. I've been dying to hear that one, so that might be coming soon.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with that basically, word for word. I don't know, it was good, but not really near like even top of favorite Gorillaz songs. But yeah, I still thought it was enjoyable. Like you said, the drum loop was really the only thing that was like keeping me into that the entire time. So, but yeah, I thought it was pretty good, just not really up there for Gorillaz songs personally, coming from a Song Machine enjoyer. So
Real.
yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty. Mutant by Arca. I think this is our second Arca song we've done on this list. Not the hour-long one. So, best song from Arca's best album. Love the Kick series, but pre-Kick Arca is the best. Wasn't a fan of the song or album at first, partly because of the scary album cover. But like most of Arca's music, it's a grower. Fun fact, Arca says the song is about a cyborg in the far future birthing a mutant. That sounds enjoyable. I don't know
Blade
about that, but
Runner.
the song sounds cool and makes me feel things in my cold dead heart. Well, she does like to get quirky from time to time, so we'll see what this is about.
From time
She's
to
known.
time.
I think that's her only.
She's got a reputation.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. From time to time, I would just say always quirky.
I'd rather have this be like the Vine boom sound effect. There's so much more impact.
It's way scarier. This is the horror version of the Vine Bloom sound effect.
This could be a TikTok sound.
Yeah. It's just like someone doing like a cooking tutorial. And this is
You're gonna add some balsamic.
ah.
It ended
It
like
ended.
the exact second
Oh my God.
your camera died.
Mutant.
Yeah, I didn't really like that one that much. I think the more wacky, glitchy stuff of Arca's is not generally my cup of tea. I like the more pretty stuff. Still quirky, but she, yeah, it's like you said. Like the song after this is gonna be just like a cacophony of beautiful synths and stuff. But
It's a really good word.
Cacophony.
Yes.
Cacophony.
Put that in a comment.
Put that on a t-shirt.
T-shirt. But yeah, I don't know. It was fine.
I really like that song. Definitely one of the better Arca songs, I would say. Yeah, it started off just abrasive and weird and not even a song, which happens. Usually that's like the intro of the kick ones, so usually we get past that stage pretty quick. But I do love how the song evolved. Her use of texture and just like, she just has like an innate feeling of where to place things because it is so complex and convoluted and like so hard to pin down, but at the same time, like the emotion is there. I love all the little glitchy things happening. I mean, this song started as abrasive and then it turned into like a really gorgeous song by the end. Yeah, I mean, 7-minute journey, fantastic. I have many thoughts on Arca. You have 6 videos to check out on that. This song is no different, but this is one of the better Arca songs I've heard. So I agree with this pick.
It was entertaining, I think. I think this is the first Arca song I've like ever heard that I can like pick out.
Oh, really?
Like, considering that you guys have done like 6 or 7 videos on it, I've never heard a
This
single
is
Arca
like
song
one of the
before
more
this.
challenging ones
So,
for your first song.
yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not too into like the glitchy stuff, but I thought it had a good progression, and by the end, it turned into something like, I don't want to say listenable, but something that's like fully formed. And I like it when songs do that, when they start out like very skeletal and they progress into like a full song. But that one was, it was okay. I wasn't digging it too much, but it was all right.
You're never bored during an Arca song.
No. That's why we'll be doing the 1 hour Arca song live right now.
Right now?
Just kidding. I would never do that. It'd be like a sleep stream at that point. Okay. Bodies, cart seat, headrest. That's all the comment says. So
Oh,
I don't remember if I've
okay.
heard the song or not. So
I don't think.
I think I have the 2018 version. Hopefully I do.
Yeah, this is the 2018.
Okay.
The 2011 was recorded on like a Lenovo laptop,
Yeah.
like microphone. So
at all. I mean, I'm sick of meeting, I just wanna hold you. Is it the chorus yet? No, it's just a building of the verse. So when the chorus just comes, it'll be more rewarding.
He's a genius.
music theory
Good
in real
old
time.
Will Toledo.
In song, but you can't sing, as far as I'm aware. Though everyone can. Every dance on out. Those are you guys in my shirt. These are the people that I get drunk with. These are the people that I play with. These are the people that I get on your hand. These are the people that I turn on. Let's go. These are the people that I get drunk with. These are the people that I play with. Well, so what? I like to put my hands around them. We can get real horny and keep messing around. We can keep real quiet and making no sound. I'll try my best not to touch your face next time. Can we please meet at my when we're danced, when we're danced, when we're
I'm on a needing no basis. I'm on a needing no basis. I'm on a needing no basis. I'm on a needing no basis.
Bodies.
I really like that one. I don't think I've listened to any car seat headrest. I know Twin Fantasy is on the viewer wheel.
I'd be surprised if you did.
Yeah. But I'd say this is a pretty good start, I would say. I really liked it. Has anyone ever made the David Byrne comparison when it comes to his voice?
I'm sure someone has.
Okay. I was
Someone
going-
out there has.
Yeah.
Someone has. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't crazy. Because I'm like, man, this sounds like the Talking
He's like
Heads,
a young
man.
gay David Byrne.
Yeah. He just needs a big suit.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I thought that one was pretty fun. I maybe would like to listen to the Lenovo laptop version.
Yeah, I've never listened to the 2011 version. I don't know if it's even worth it.
It's like practically inaudible.
Yeah. Which is a shame because the songwriting and everything else is amazing. Yeah, love this one. I love the energy. Car Seat Headrest has such a unique way of showing momentum and like adrenaline throughout the songs. It's not in like a traditional way. I love how like compressed and noisy the mix is, but it just works so well. His voice is so unique. I think I will probably take Beach Life and Death over this song since that is also on this one. But Bodies is pretty fantastic as well. But yeah, I love how like tongue in cheek the lyrics are, but also at the same time, it's like, I feel like this is always weird because this is like the comparison in my head where it's like, this is like what Weezer thinks they are. It's like this borders like the nerd cool factor a lot better than Weezer does.
Yeah.
My name is Jonas Walked so bodies could run.
Exactly. Yeah, fantastic.
True, it's true.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite albums ever. The very early 2010s Bandcamp cult classic type stuff. I'm really glad he remastered it because the 2011 version is like unlistenable compared to this one. I think I would put Famous Prophets as the best song from the album over this one, but this one is still like really, really good. He's so good at like portraying emotion through music. It's just one of those things where it's like you feel what he's putting out there. So he's just really good at
It's like that awkward dude
putting
that all of a sudden
emotions.
just like belts out emotion randomly on a song.
Yeah,
It's like one of
he's
the
just
best
really
things
good
ever.
at portraying his emotion in music. So, yeah, hopefully you guys get that on the wheel because I think it's a really good album. It's like probably in my top 15, top 10, my personal favorites. So, yes.
Yeah, I might add it to mine. I'm thinking of maybe adding Daft Punk and Car Seat Headrest to my wheel. So hopefully they come up soon. Ish.
Maybe. Okay. I need to find. There it is. Okay. All right. Next, we have "Thinking of a Place" by The War on Drugs. The song changed my life. It truly is a stunning piece of art. My comfort song. With my first experience with The War on Drugs, I'm expecting nothing but perfection here. So
Yes, and this is the album. This is from the album right after the one that we
yes,
listened to.
this is on my wheel too. So this will be coming eventually. So
Fantastic.
It was back in Little Bend that I saw you. Light was changing on the water, where birds above had flown. Love is like a ghost in the distance out of reach. I'm moving through the dark of a long black night, just moving with the moon and the light it shines. And I'm thinking of a place, and it feels so very real. Once I had a dream I was falling from the sky. coming down like running water, passing by myself in light. I'm moving through the dark of a long black night. I'm looking at the moon in the light it shines. Yeah, there's a darkness over there, but we ain't going. See it through my eyes, walk me to the water, hold my hand as something turns to me. My hand as something turns to me and turns me into you.
Thinking of a place.
Man, that's so good. Yeah, I mean, I really liked, was it Lost in the Dream?
Mm-hmm.
Not the one we did. But there was like, it was kind of like this, but there was like a really like deep-seated like melancholy throughout the entire thing, or just like hints of depression.
Mhm.
Especially, I feel like the lyrics of that one. But it's been a hot minute since I listened to it. But this one was like everything I loved about the War on Drugs, that first record, but just without the sad stuff. Like this was just like a really, really nice song. Kind of like that the Walkmen song, where it's just like just a chill. Like I could see this being like a summer night song, kind of like right now. So yeah, just a perfect song. Fantastic stuff.
Yeah, absolute masterpiece, front to back. This thing could have gone on for another 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Just absolutely gorgeous. They do such a good job of building atmosphere in their songs. I never thought like Bob Dylan mixed with like psychedelic ambient rock would be a good match, but they're just perfect. This, I don't want to like downplay Lisbon, but this is the feeling that Lisbon had, just amplified. Just the guitar solo with the noisy kind of fuzzy guitar, the harmonica coming in. I can see how this is a comfort song, but it's also just so engaging. This is like the War on Drugs is like that band you can put on at a cookout and everybody will vibe with it, but it's also something you put on for yourself and gain a lot from it. It's just great sounding, accessible, but it's just so deep rooted with like just great feeling and atmosphere. So absolute masterpiece. I'm excited to check out this record. Because if this is what we're getting on that, I am so ready for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was great. I really liked their 2021 record, but I've never really heard anything else from them, which is
You gotta
kind of
go back.
surprising. Yeah, so I've always wanted to, but I never got around to it. But this makes me want to even more. So, but yeah, that was nice.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going third, so I just have to repeat everything that you guys say if I agree with it. So,
Yeah.
but
Do we want to end on that, or do we want to do one more? I feel like that was it's kind of a strong ending.
I don't feel like I don't even want to risk it. What if the next one's horrible?
Yeah, exactly. The vibes are right. Let's end it there. We'll just end it there. We'll have 2 more parts of this for sure, because we have a couple more we have a couple more on this playlist, and then we have some that are not on Spotify. So
Oh boy.
the longest series ever made, but the contents of it are pretty fantastic. This episode, I liked every single song like a lot. So
Yeah.
fantastic. So join us next time. I think we're doing Claro's Immunity next.
Yes.
We'll be going back to the wheel for probably another 2 weeks, and then we'll cycle this back in. So kind of free flowing, but yeah. The good thing is a lot of the songs that we listen to are on the wheel for album wise. So you might be getting those sooner rather than later. The viewer marathon's kind of done, but we're kind of adopting a lot of the albums on there into our own wheels. So
Yeah. Except for Orc.
Orc's kind of special. Orc needs to sit in that place. It's not going to feel as good if we just pick Orc. It's got to
Yeah,
get
it's
selected
got
by
to
the
get picked up on the wheel.
Yeah.
Someday. Hopefully.
Give it a year.
Yeah.
It'll happen. But that's it. We have a podcast and a Twitter if you want to see us in other areas, I guess.
That's true.
That's about it. I don't have anything else. That song kind of like
Yeah.
yeah. Good
Yeah.
pick.
That was a very, very good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
It's a little late, but
It's a little late, but
May the 5th be with you.
may the 5th
I
be
know.
with you.
I told my girlfriend that it was Revenge of the 5th, and she's like, "You're such a loser." I'm like, "Yeah, I know.
Based.
I know."
May the 8th be with you.
There you go. Maybe 8.
Bye.